I live in Kampala. Most of my life, I grew up in Kampala here. I'm 18 years now. I'm 18 years. And I started taking drawing seriously back in 2020 during the lockdown. That's when I found out about this hyperrealism movement, this art, pencil art hyperrealism. So I tried it and I kept on drawing ever since. I'm still in high school. I'm
Beautiful,
I'm
beautiful.
I'm in secondary school now. I'm in secondary school. I'm in senior five. I'm in senior five, yeah.
Mm. So, what brought you to Kampala, Uganda, being South Sudanese?
I came to Kampala in 2012. I came with my mom. I came mostly because of education. My mom wanted me to have a better education because the facilities back then in the country were not good. So my parents brought me here, my elder brother, to study. Then I moved back to South Sudan. Then the conflict started. So I ended up staying here ever since
Okay.
until now.
Um, as far as the conflict, so for some of our younger viewers that are overseas, like the United States and different parts of Europe, kind of describe like the main part of the conflict. Like who does the conflict consist of? Is it like one tribe, like the Dinka, against another tribe?
I don't know much about the conflicts because I came here when I was very young. I didn't know anything. I didn't know. I came when I was 7 years. I was seven when I
Oh,
came to Kampala. So I didn't know much about that conflict. I just stayed here ever since.
when did you realize that you had the gift to draw things and make things come to life?
It started the time I came in Uganda in 2012. My mom enrolled me in a boarding school. So I used to draw a lot in my classroom. I used to draw cartoons in my book, everything. Then my teachers would tell me to help them draw charts, drawing animals on the charts. Yeah, these charts were to help kids learn. They would come and call me to draw charts, things like that. Then I kept on drawing until I just kept on doing that genre of art, drawing cartoons, just things for fun, till 2020 when I found a video on YouTube about hyperrealism. So I tried to go into hyperrealism and I've been trying ever since until now. I'm still improving, trying to get better each day by day.
Beautiful. So what part of hyperrealism uh, piques your interest compared to other art forms?
I like mostly pencil hyperrealism. There are other people who do painting, others do collage, all those type of hyperrealism. But I like pencil art in black and white mostly. This using graphite and charcoal. I've tried using paint, but I didn't like it that much. So I just focused on using the charcoal and the graphite, the
Charcoal
black
and
and white
graphite.
form, yeah.
So as far as your goals, when it comes to your artistic talent, um, where do you see yourself 3 to 5 years from now?
3 to 5 years from now, I see myself having like an exhibition like but an exhibition in a prominent gallery, like portraying the African culture. I like making drawings about African culture, about just showing African culture. I just feel happy when I'm making drawings like my most recent drawing. Yeah. I want to have like a gallery show, probably abroad, and I show people out there the beauty of hyperrealism when you're portraying African culture. Not only not only this photographic way, but you can express the culture through pencil drawings, through paintings, because most of people outside look at the culture here through drawing, but through photographs. But I would like to show it in drawing forms. Yeah,
Beautiful. That is awesome.
thank you.
So your first name, some of the viewers, want to know like what your name means. Like, is it like a name that's given to people that belong to your tribe, or is it a name that was like based on like a religion?
No, my name is Taban. It means tired. My mom gave me that name. It's an Arabic word. It means tired because my mom told me that when I was born, they were in a period of suffering. Like people were tired of suffering.
Mhm.
So that's when I was born. That's why she named me Taban back then in 2005 because of that period of suffering and tiredness. Yeah,
Mhm.
they were tired of suffering, so she named me Taban when I was born.
I like that. I like that. That's
Yeah,
kind of artistic, you know, within itself, for future
yeah,
artists.
yeah.
um, so Taban, if you were coming up with a gallery, a collection of work about your life so far, what would
Yeah,
be the title of that whole collection and why?
the title of the collection of my life. I haven't really thought about it that much, but I've been creating some drawings about my life, about things that I've gone through until I went into these African culture drawings. But I used to create drawings about my life, but I've not never thought of it like a full package of my entire life, but when I start working on those, that's when I'll maybe find a suitable title for it. But for now, I don't have any.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. What advice, Taban, would you have for um, a young artist in any part of the world that wants to make their talent known around the world?
I would advise them to mostly focus on improving themselves and not rely on other people to help you succeed. Because I've seen a lot of artists who stop drawing because they have that mindset that people don't support me. Yeah, but they don't really put in that work. I'll just advise them to work hard and people will come. People will see your work. You just work hard, show your work on the media, and be consistent. Because that's the way I did it. I never relied on anyone saying, "Oh, this person will help me. This one will help me." I believe that if I work hard and I show my work out there are a lot of people who are going to see it and will be interested in it.
Appreciate the words of wisdom.
Mm.
If someone wanted to order some artwork from you, or they wanted to hire you uh, to sketch something for them, how do you accept payment? Do you accept payment through an app like Sendwave, the app with the
Yes, I
penguin?
know Sendwave. Yeah, yeah. I accept it through Sendwave, World Remit, and the Western Union. Those three.
Okay. Um,
Yes.
when we get off the podcast, please message me your Sunwave. That way, you know, if I have like some assignments for you, some paid assignments, I'll
Yes.
refer people to you.
All right. Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Taban, I want to thank you once again and continue blessings, my young brother.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
All right, take care.
All right.